Good evening and welcome to the Paradiso Podcast, a brand new podcast brought to you by Paradiso Restaurant. It's a podcast designed to bring influential members of the community together and to share their knowledge and experiences. We shall be broadcasting every week, bringing you the very best of local talent and influential people from within our great city. This evening, we have an absolute superstar. It is the first one, so there's no pressure. But we have an absolute gem, a local talent, and her claim to fame, well, she actually has two. The first of which is that she was on The Voice TV show, and she's also worked with, some of you may have heard of, UB40, a very small band based in Birmingham. So, claim to fame, The Voice and UB40. Can we please introduce and welcome Rebecca. Rebecca, thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
We have a table full of some great food.
Yeah.
But I'm on a diet.
Me too.
So
always on a diet.
Just a salad for me.
Yeah.
So Rebecca, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
And this is our first one.
Yeah.
Your time on The Voice.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was amazing. It was a thrill. Sadly, it didn't end the way that I wanted it to, but I loved the process of getting to the fourth round.
So you got to the fourth round of The Voice.
Fourth round, which I was very proud of. Very proud of.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a great achievement.
Yeah, I know. I feel it.
And you're a local lass?
Yeah. Born and bred Brummie, should I say? Yeah. Born
and bred Brummie?
Yeah, Yardley Wood.
Okay. So when you got to the fourth round, you obviously sang a song?
Yeah. There was quite a few songs, to be honest. The fourth round was a conversation, which was had with some of the producers from the company.
Okay.
But previous to that, yes, there was many songs.
Could we dare ask you to sing a couple of lines?
I knew he was going to ask me to do that. Let me try and remember.
We will ask you to sing at the end again, as you're a prominent singer. But
if I mess this up, this is your fault.
There's no mess up on this podcast.
I'm unprepared.
There's no mess up here.
Okay. That's life. That's what people say. You're riding high in April, shut down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. That's life. There we go.
Wow, you know what? Sending shivers down my spine. You know what? I feel like giving you a standing ovation, but amazing. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
So how was that experience about, going on TV and going through the rounds and going through round one and round three? I mean, round four what's the last round? It's round 5, isn't it?
Round 5 is the TV, yeah.
Yeah. So what was that experience like?
My heart was beating through my chest. Having people watch you and judge you for something that you've worked on for so long is it's really difficult, but also really rewarding as well. I loved every minute of it. I was just sad that I couldn't take it any further, to be honest. But I think everything happens for a reason. 100% believe in that.
So you have a history in dance?
Yeah.
And you have a history in personal training?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about a bit about that.
Yeah.
Personal training, how did that come about?
I started working in the gym as a dance instructor. I taught Zumba, should I say, and a bit of body pump and abs, core work, and a lot of little, basic classes that you'd have in every gym, to be honest. Then I started doing my PT training and progressed to being a manager at the gym, as well as a dancer, nutritionist, and then a PT. Yeah. The
motivation behind the PTing. I know it was just it wasn't about the money or the salary.
No.
What was the actual motivation behind the personal training? And
I think it's the people. I loved that job because it was so physically and mentally draining. Dancing itself is a job that is not made for like the light-hearted or the faint-hearted or what you want to say. It's
I have
it's
two left feet.
it's hard, and you have to teach yourself every single day, and you like your own worst critic as well as in singing, because you just want to be better all the time. But PTing and dancing, I'd say, was just to make people happier in themselves, make them smile.
And what
more
benefits
confident.
for your clients? What would you say were the core benefits of PTing and dancing? How did it make them feel? And what, as well as getting fit, what does it do for them and their mental health space and for their physique?
I'd say for some people it was a break, an escape, trying to change themselves and be better and healthier. Some people were battling, well, I think everybody battles their own demons at some point in their life, but I think some people, including myself, exercises, it's just a part of my life.
It's an escape, isn't it?
It's an escape. It's my time.
And I think it's a better escape than many other escapes.
100%.
People
Yeah.
resort to other escapes, but I think the
Yes.
best form is
Putting your energy into being healthier and
Yeah.
like having a better mental attitude is never a waste of time. It's always positive. Obviously there's a limit to what everybody can do, but for the clients it was just to make them more confident and happier in themselves. We're all different, we don't need to look the same, and that's what I wanted to teach and to ingrain in each of my clients, was that you're perfect the way that you are.
absolutely,
Yeah, 100%.
absolutely. And I mean, you're currently working in mental health,
Yes, I am.
and it's huge at the moment.
Massive.
Coming out of lockdown, and with the current economy and the way things are going, the cost of living is having a huge impact on people's lives and people's well-being and mental well-being. And you're in that space at the moment, and
Yes.
you're working in that sort of sector. What are you seeing at the moment?
Wow. I'd say it's changed drastically since COVID. Obviously, there's been a lot more stresses added recently. I think we'll see a little bit of a backlash with all of this energy crisis and people worrying if they're going to be able to heat their homes or feed their family. I think that will come a little bit later on, which is sad.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen, but I think it's just got enhanced, it's got bigger, there's been more demand, and then obviously that puts a demand on every single mental health like company across the UK. I've definitely noticed an increase in the workload for our company, and our company does its utmost to provide the best care and transport, and I think they're brilliant. We do our best every time.
Definitely.
Yeah, great company.
So going back to The Voice,
Yeah.
there was a reason that you didn't get beyond round 4,
Yes.
and that reason wasn't down to your singing, as we've just heard.
No.
I won't go into what the reason was.
Yes.
But the conversation we had off screen was about you were holding on to your principles
Yes.
and your morals. How important is that? Because many people would have thought, well, it's my chance for fame. And had you got to round 5, you could have been televised, and who knows where you would have been today.
I know.
And whatever your reasons were, they're personal. But how important is it to hold on to your morals and to your beliefs and to your principles and to your ethics?
I live my life by it, and I think everybody should. I wouldn't let anybody change my opinion on what I think's right, and I think everybody should stick to their guns with that. If it feels wrong in your gut, it's wrong. I always stick to my gut, and that felt wrong to me when it come to the conversation I had with them on round 4. I felt like I would have to give up a lot of my life, and where I've got to in my life I'm very proud of. So I thought, do you know what, I can't lose everything that I've worked so hard for this long, and to just give it up on something that might not be forever. I'd rather be happy and know that I tried my best than to like go and potentially lose everything that I've worked for.
Interesting.
So I'm glad that I stuck to my morals.
Interesting. I mean, as I say, people would have saw the opportunity as their their shot in, their way in, and their chance of stardom and everything that comes with that. And I think it's great, you know, that you've taken that step. But it must be very hard. You must have had a few sleepless nights.
I did. I was really upset.
It's a very hard decision to make, a very tough decision to make.
It's hard to. It was just. It was so final. It was so like all of those hours of endless practice that I had with my tutor, who stood by my side from day one, and cried when I did my audition, because I'd never sang so well in my entire life. My legs went beneath me because I put so much emotional and physical energy into hitting my best notes and to like performing the best, that when I finished, I just collapsed. I was like, I can't believe I've just done that. But I think money isn't everything, and fame isn't everything. It genuinely is being happy in yourself, and that's what you're going to grow old with. And I know that I did my best. I know that the decision was right, and I was absolutely gutted, but it wasn't meant to be.
You said something earlier on. You said it's okay not to be okay.
Of course it is. It's okay not to be okay.
Can we elaborate on that?
I think it's different for everybody. I don't wish like feeling down or sad on anybody, but it happens all the time, doesn't it? You can wake up and have an electricity bill come through, and you're filled with worry these days. But I think if you're not okay, it's all right to say to your family and your friends and even people who you work with, I'm not feeling great today, so I'm not going to be performing my best because I've had this and this happen. And that's okay, because life's really hard. It's the journey, isn't it, really, I think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't you feel that the pressures that are placed upon people to be okay are the accelerant for the mental health issues that we're currently having?
I think it's a huge part of it, yeah, massively. Yeah. Especially with social media. Everyone's so perfect.
Absolutely.
Everyone's airbrushed, everyone's slim, and it makes people who don't look exactly like a certain celebrity, for example, like let's say Kylie Jenner, like everybody knows who she is, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
But some people feel that if you don't look like that you're not succeeding enough, and that's just not true.
There's absolutely huge pressures on everybody, particularly with
you're perfect
with
the way you are.
Media. Yeah,
you're perfect the way you
it's
are.
okay not to be okay.
100%. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. I've loved it.
We're gonna trouble you a bit now. We're gonna take you over to the kitchen, and you are going to prepare for us a pizza with toppings of your choice.
Okay.
Now the pizza needs to be round.
Yeah.
And the toppings are of your choice.
Thank you.
And then our head chef will be out to rate the pizza.
I'm sweating already.
Rebecca Kearns, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So for this segment of the podcast, we ask our guest to come and make a pizza. And we call this segment Top My Pizza. So Rebecca here is going to have a go at creating the pizza and putting the toppings on it and putting it into the 500 degrees oven.
And not burning my hands
That's
while
the one.
doing it.
But before that, I'm going to call upon my trusted chef, head chef at Paradiso, Mo, to come and show us how to do it. Thank you, Mo. Round of applause for Mo. Now you need to watch this because you've got to replicate this. So that's the dough there.
Okay. Okay.
Push for relax the ball.
Okay. Stretching it out.
Yeah. Now the ball actually starts to be relaxed. It's ready for opening.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun.
Mine is not going to look anything like this. Oh.
And now, so this is it.
Can you note that that's round? Like the moon. Like the moon. It's round. Brilliant, Mo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. We have Rebecca, have you ever made a pizza before?
I have, but nothing like what I've just seen then. So he wants to spread it out. This is going to be nothing like yours, so no, it's not. It's going bad already.
It's actually going really good, and I'm really impressed with the nails and the way it's all being handled. It's fantastic.
I'm trying my best.
Brilliant.
That's all I can do.
So do you cook much?
I do actually, yes. I'm gonna try.
What's your signature dish?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
It's
Do you know what?
Really random. I'm really
I
impressed.
really love a roast dinner. My honey glazed parsnips are.
Wow.
Okay, this is not that bad.
That's actually.
It hasn't got like
But the next part is the exciting part when you have to flip it.
Do you know what? You might need to come along with that. It's going to go straight through my nail. Okay, I feel like that is
I really am impressed. Now don't forget, Mo is gonna come and assess this out of 10 at the end of this.
Okay, give me an extra minute then. Just trying. Okay, I feel like that is the best I can do.
Are you happy with that?
Yes. I might need your help with flipping it though.
Go on, have a go at it.
Yes.
Like this.
Okay.
Your size correct.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Just keep moving it round.
So for the toppings, so we have tomato,
Yep.
we have chicken,
Nice.
we have ham,
Lovely.
we have salami,
Yep.
we have mushrooms, we have olives, we have sprouts, we have mozzarella, and we have parmesan. So what kind of lass are you?
I'm gonna do a half meat one for my friend at work because I did promise her that, so I've got to take it back with me.
Oh, brilliant, oh, brilliant.
I'm also then gonna do half vegetarian for
Okay,
me.
off you go, off you go, off you go.
Do you have any recommendations? I'm gonna put a little bit and I'm gonna spread it out.
I think we're gonna need a lot more than that.
I think less is more.
Yeah, just.
I'm just gonna smother it on.
Absolutely, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. So that's the base.
Okay,
The,
I feel like
tomato.
that's smooth enough.
Yeah, fantastic.
There's a little gap there. There we go. Everybody likes a cheese.
So
a cheesy.
Is pizza regular in your diet with dancing and peating and all that?
I eat everything. There is no such thing as bad food.
This is it.
It
this
is just
it.
how
as
much
long
you
as you're
eat
training,
of it.
As long as you eat
all in
moderately.
moderation, yeah. Okay, I'm going to start with a little bit of that, and then I'm going to put more cheese on after because I just love cheese.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to start with the mushrooms first. I'm doing my side first. I won't put my hands
This is
in.
really interesting. Half a pizza. Very, very adventurous.
I always have to be different. I'm going to put the mushrooms on all of it, and then I'm just going to separate it after. I feel like he's really judging me.
You're not being judged. You're not being judged by any means. Sprouts.
Don't judge.
The healthy option.
I'm gonna.
A sprout a day keeps the doctor away.
I wish I could cut these in half. I'm going for
Fantastic.
I'm going
Look
for
at that.
colour
Look
here.
at that. A mushroom, olive, and sprout pizza.
I'm definitely going to get marks for being adventurous.
That's next on the menu. That is fantastic. Brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to start with the meats now.
Brilliant.
Thank you. I'm going to start with some chicken.
The protein.
Protein. Got to have protein.
Actually, you know what? That's a really healthy meal there. You've got protein, sprouts.
I think
olives.
I always naturally pick the healthier option.
You've got the carbs in there.
Yeah. I'm going to have a bit
Bit of ham.
Ham, yeah.
Some cheese at the top.
Yeah.
So there you have it. You have a mushroom, sprouts, olives, mozzarella, and parmesan half pizza. What shall we name this? Shall we give it a name?
I don't even know what you could call that.
The half healthy pizza. Half healthy.
Half healthy, yeah.
Half healthy.
Half healthy, half heart attack.
Hashtag half
Yeah.
healthy pizza. Let's pop this in the oven now, and we'll be back in. Yeah, it's going to be done in 2 minutes. So these ovens, 500 degrees, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Brilliant.
On the plate?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not coming off. Thank you.
And there we have it. Actually, I'm really impressed with that. Apart from the hole in there.
Yes.
But apart from that, I think it's, you know what, it's round. It's got sprouts in it. Spit pizza with sprouts. Have you ever had that
Crazy,
before?
but
Have you tried one of them before?
I've tried a sprout, but never on a pizza, so that's going to be a new experience.
So now is the moment of truth. So we have to get Mo out now. And Mo is going to come and assess this pizza on 3 categories: taste, texture, and shape. Now the shape is more or less round.
Yeah.
There's a hole in it.
More or less round, yeah.
There's quite a substantial hole in it actually. How do you manage that?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
So the taste, I'm presuming it's going to be on point.
Interesting.
And the texture, Mo, send for Mo. And if you could just give us your professional opinion, being a chef of 20 years, how would you rate this out of 10? On appearance first.
8.
8. Yeah,
I'll take that.
You have to
I'll take
taste it. You have to taste it. You can't just say 8. You have to taste
Or
it.
only 8 for the looks for the pizza?
No, you have to give an overall score.
Over you want, yeah.
Overall score.
This is actually the best bit that you've picked,
Yeah.
so I'm really happy
You can
about
tell
that.
he's a chef.
Yeah, he knows. Don't touch any of this bit.
The drum roll. Moment of truth.
È molto 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 buona.
Mo, English.
It's a so good pizza. Tasty good, ingredient good. Complimenti.
Out of 10, Mo.
Bravissima.
English. You know
The
what?
stay
So
was-
good. That is, he thinks it's in Italy.
The steak con 8 ancora is 8%. 8 out of 10, yeah.
8 out of
Yeah.
10.
I'll take that.
Wow.
Complimenti.
Well done.
Complimenti.
So, if the singing doesn't work out, you've always got a job here.
Just teach me
Brilliant.
how to spin them.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Rebecca.
so much.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
All the very best.
Thank you.
The voice didn't work out. Maybe next time. Maybe there's better things on the horizon.
You never know.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute
You're
pleasure.
welcome.
You lot. Paradiso Podcast. Keep an eye out. Like, share, comment, and get the word out.